In the shadow of the Colosseum, where the roar of the crowd once echoed through the streets of Rome, lies a legacy of power, bloodshed, and intrigue. The Roman Empire was not just a civilization, it was a theater of human drama on a grand scale. Today, we'll delve into the untold stories of those who built and broke the empire, where ambition often walked hand in hand with betrayal. The Roman Empire was born from the ashes of the Republic, a system that had grown weak and corrupt. But the man who would become its first emperor, Augustus, was no ordinary leader. Adopted son of Julius Caesar, Augustus rose to power at just 18 years old, driven by a relentless ambition to avenge his father's assassination. Yet, what few know is that Augustus was not the ruthless tyrant many portray him to be. He was a calculated strategist who masked his cunning behind a facade of humility. He even refused the title of dictator, preferring to be called the first citizen of Rome. Augustus's reign, known as the Pax Romana, was a golden age of peace and prosperity. But beneath the surface, the seeds of future chaos were being sown. The empire was vast, stretching from Britain to Egypt, and maintaining control required a delicate balance of fear and loyalty. The Senate, once the heart of Roman power, became increasingly irrelevant as emperors ruled with absolute authority. And it was this concentration of power that would eventually lead to the empire's undoing. One of the most infamous tales of Roman ambition is that of Emperor Caligula, a man whose name has become synonymous with madness and tyranny. But Caligula's story is more complex than history often suggests. He began his reign as a beloved figure, showering the public with gifts and games. However, a near-fatal illness changed him. Some historians believe he suffered from a brain injury or poisoning, which altered his personality. Whatever the cause, Caligula's reign descended into madness. He declared himself a living god, ordered the construction of a bridge across the Bay of Baiae to prove his divinity, and even considered making his horse a consul. His erratic behavior alienated the Senate and the military, leading to a conspiracy that ended with his brutal assassination. But Caligula's story is just one chapter in the Roman Empire saga. Another emperor, Nero, would earn his place in history as a tyrant and an artist. Nero's reign was marked by extravagance and paranoia. He blamed the Great Fire of Rome on the Christians, using it as an excuse to persecute them mercilessly. Yet Nero was also a man of great passion, who dreamed of being remembered as a poet and musician. His downfall came when his own generals turned against him, and he was forced to take his own life. The final blow was delivered by a loyal servant who beheaded him to prevent his capture. Nero's last words were fitting: "What an artist dies in me." The Roman Empire's decline was not just the result of corrupt leaders, but also of its own size and complexity. As the empire grew, so did the challenges of managing it. The military, once the backbone of Roman power, became a tool for ambition. Generals often turned against their emperors, leading to civil wars that drained the empire's resources. The Praetorian Guard, the elite soldiers tasked with protecting the emperor, became kingmakers, selling the throne to the highest bidder. One lesser-known story is that of Commodus, the son of Marcus Aurelius, one of Rome's greatest emperors. Commodus's reign began with promise, but his ambition soon turned to madness. He saw himself as a living god, naming Rome after himself and appearing in the Colosseum as a gladiator. His reign ended when a conspiracy involving his own mistress and advisors led to his strangulation. Commodus's fall marked the end of the Pax Romana and the beginning of a dark period for the empire. The Roman Empire's legacy is a testament to human ambition and its consequences. It built roads, laws, and institutions that shaped the modern world. Yet, it also reminds us that power, when unchecked, can lead to ruin. The stories of Augustus, Caligula, Nero, and Commodus are not just ancient history, they are timeless tales of ambition, betrayal, and the fragile nature of human greatness. As the sun sets on the ruins of the Roman Forum, we are reminded that even the greatest civilizations are built on the sands of human frailty. The Roman Empire may have fallen, but its stories continue to captivate us, offering lessons and warnings for generations to come. If you enjoyed this journey through the secrets of the Roman Empire, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Subscribe to our